Hi viewers! By now you must be familiar with the fact that the World Health Organization has declared COVID-19 or coronavirus a pandemic. The numbers are staggering, with about 631,000 cases worldwide and about 112,000 in the US as of March 28th. With an immediate need to control the virus, many cities worldwide have locked down everything from schools, offices, trains, buses, flights, to even public transportation. People have been advised to practice self-isolation. The threat is real, but there are certain things you can do to soften the impact this pandemic might have on your life and those you care about. In today's video, we'll tell you what they are. From knowing what to buy, preparing yourself psychologically, practicing flu prevention strategies, paying attention to local news, to stocking up on medications, and many more. Watch till the end to find out all of them. Before we begin, it's very important for you to know what exactly a pandemic is. Simply put, a pandemic describes an infectious disease where we see significant and ongoing person-to-person spread in multiple countries around the world at the same time. The last time a pandemic occurred was in 2009 with swine flu, which experts think killed hundreds of thousands of people. Pandemics are more likely if a virus is brand new, able to infect people easily, and can spread from person to person in an efficient and sustained way. Since coronavirus appears to tick all of those boxes, it has been declared a pandemic. Okay, moving on, let's talk about how you can prepare for a pandemic. Number 1, stock up your pantry. Unlike a natural disaster, chances are your refrigerator will work, but having non-perishable food on hand is important. In fact, it's recommended that you secure a 2-week supply of water and food during a pandemic. This is important should you be stuck inside, but also because available food supplies may dwindle. Non-perishable food is also good because it won't go to waste if it's not used during dodgy times. Try stocking up on healthy and versatile foods like soup, grains, beans, whole grain pasta, jarred tomato sauce, olive oil, oatmeal, trail mix, nuts, nut butters, dried fruit, root vegetables, frozen fruits, and vegetables. Buy in bulk when you can. Fresh fruit and vegetables could end up being tough to get. If you've got a natural talent for growing plants, you could set up a windowsill farm or start growing some wonderful microgreens. Enjoying this video so far? Well, keep watching because there's a lot more good stuff coming up. But before moving on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like this and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates. Number 2, don't forget tea and coffee. If coffee is the first thing you need in the morning, imagine being quarantined and not having coffee. Anyway, make sure you have instant espresso powder and shelf-stable milk so that you can have coffee even without electricity. You know, just in case. When you're sick, tea is your friend. It's easy to make, soothing, and hydrating. So make sure you have plenty of tea supplies on hand. If you eat honey, it has been proven to be more effective for a cough than cough medicine, so make sure you have some of that as well. Number 3, stay away from alcohol and smoking. It can be very tempting to stock up on wine, vodka, and whatever your favorite liquor is to get you through isolation. But this can be a bad idea, as drinking and smoking can worsen the chances of developing diseases. So try to give them up as much as you can. Maybe you're not supposed to be drinking and smoking all night, but that doesn't mean you can't have some comfort treats. Chocolate is great, or you can go healthier with dark chocolate and healthy energy bars as well. Number 4, keep practicing flu prevention strategies. While it may be tempting to sport a surgical mask everywhere you go, know that you probably don't have to put one on when indoors. Masks for healthy individuals can be more annoying than useful. If you're really using a mask for protection or prevention, you would have to wear it practically 24/7 to avoid possible contact. A mask may also make you feel as if you're more protected than you are, which can lead to more relaxed flu precautions. More effective are strategies that include staying home when you're not feeling well and avoiding others who are sick, washing your hands often, using an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol before and after eating, and going to the bathroom, cleaning commonly touched surfaces and objects, and keeping your hands away from your face as much as possible. Number 5, stock up on medications. It's also crucial to keep an eye on your medications. Over-the-counter medications like pain relievers, fever reducers, and decongestants are thought to help relieve milder symptoms of flu. Rather than waiting until the last minute to fill prescriptions, keep them replenished. One of the most important steps that you can take is to be sure you have a 30 or 90-day supply of critical medications that may be hard to get due to lack of supply. If you have an underlying condition such as lung disease, heart disease, or diabetes, you need to be even more vigilant to protect yourself. Number 6. Pay special attention to local news. It's very important to stay up to date on what's happening in your community. If the disease does strike, remember to stay calm and not to panic. Listen to the guidance of your local government and public health officials. This is a quickly developing situation. New information comes out every day. So how you should prepare and respond will likely evolve in the coming days and vary from community to community. In the meantime, start to prepare and practice healthy hygiene habits just as you would during any cold or flu season. Number 7. Create an emergency contact list. Ensure your household has a current list of emergency contacts for family, friends, neighbors, carpool drivers, healthcare providers, teachers, employers, the local public health department, and other community resources. This can prove vital in case the unspeakable happens to your household. Number 8. Prepare yourself psychologically. Pandemics are scary and can cause a significant disruption to many people's lives. A health crisis for some smaller number of people and a deadly tragedy for a still smaller number. It helps to be a little psychologically prepared for the possibility that life will be very different for a period of time. Processing the possibility now can help you get over the surprise of that, to some extent, before it happens. The reaction, that is, the stress, hypervigilance, obsessive reading about a crisis, imagining its effects on your family, and worrying is a step that is hard to skip on the way to the new normal. Going through it before a crisis is full-blown is more conducive to resilience, coping, and rational response than going through it mid-crisis. So be forgiving of yourself if you're having an adjustment reaction or if your friends and loved ones are. Pandemics can be genuinely disruptive, difficult, and for some people dangerous. Taking real steps to mitigate the effects it will have on you or your family isn't a silly thing to do, but it's a responsible one. Number 9. Get your health records in order. Another important way you and your family can prepare is to get copies and maintain electronic versions of health records from doctors, hospitals, pharmacies, and other sources and store them for personal reference. This would be very helpful in case you get sick as well. Number 10. Prepare for exercise. If you don't currently exercise at home, look for ways you can replicate your exercise inside. Get a yoga mat, resistance bands, a stand that turns your normal bike into a stationary one. A new treadmill may be a bit much, but if you have been considering one, now might be the time. Number 11. Buy soap and disinfectants. Frequent hand washing is one of the most effective ways to avoid contracting the disease. So the first thing to do is make sure you have a healthy supply of soap. You could choose plain old bar soap to wash your hands on a regular basis. The virus may also be able to survive on surfaces for longer than a week, so disinfecting wipes can be useful. Bleach and ethanol-based cleaning products may be the best at wiping out the viruses on surfaces. You don't need to stockpile disinfectants and hand sanitizers, but have a bottle or two available. Number 12. Create a sick room. Heaven forbid anyone in your family does get sick, but if they do, you need to be prepared. Choose a room in your home that can be used to separate sick household members from the ones who are healthy. Identify a separate bedroom for a sick person to use. If possible, plan to clean these rooms as needed when someone is sick. Number 13. Set up online services like banking. If you have resisted doing things like banking and shopping online, you may remain resistant. But having the option to do things like deposit checks and order dog food might come in very handy because you are prevented from leaving home. Are you well prepared for a pandemic? Was this video helpful for you in getting prepared? Let us know in the comment section below. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video, and enjoy.